to our show, Coffee with Chris. Our mission is to provide you with home care tips, education, and resources to ensure you receive the quality care you deserve in the comfort of your home. Affinity Home Care. Welcome to our family.
Hello, my friends. How are you? This is Chris from Affinity Senior Care, and today I wanted to share with you our story as a home care company and a little bit of background about who we are. And so, as a skilled home health care company, how the heck did we start this whole thing here? I can't believe it. Since 2006, we've been providing services. In 2012, been providing caregiver services. And it's been a long route, but we're still super excited every day when we go to work. And so that's the main focus is over here, is that we have a lot of compassion in what we do here. So I wanted to just share with you about our Medicare services. When we started it, my father and my sister, Sean Jiddu, and they got a consulting group to learn a little bit more about Medicare services and how to get licensed in the state of Michigan. And so they took all these courses and learned and started out in Commerce Township, in not the building that we're in now. It was a building probably like maybe 5 miles from here. And after getting through the certification and all that, you had to start your business and actually take care of clients for a whole year and not get reimbursed by the insurance company. So it was actually a big sacrifice for all of us. But at that time, we really were passionate about what we did, and it was all about reputation. We really truly thought that, we're going to service our community, and that we would have really a good amount of possibly business because of the fact of that we've been in this community since 1960. So a little bit of history about us is that my grandfather came overseas and came from Detroit to work. He was the only one out of his whole family, the first one to come over here and start a life. And so in Detroit, he started working at the Rouge plant and an assembly line, and transpired into being an entrepreneur and starting it out and working in a party store in Detroit. So after doing that and both and trying to figure things out, and I'm sure over time he decided he wanted better and wanted more. He got introduced to an opportunity here in Commerce Township, a party store to open up out here. And at this time over here in Commerce, I mean, people came here in the summer and there's lakes and people were hanging out, and in the winter it was ghost town, right? So it was like an up northy type of material. In Michigan we call it up north because like there's you can go up and there's cabins and there's a lot of water activities and whatnot. And so we looked at Commerce Township 30, 40 years ago as like the spot where you come in the summer and people leave in the winter. And so he had this party store and where my father, my uncle Gino, worked it, and I have my Aunt Miranda, my Aunt Edna, and they all went to elementary school, junior high school in this community here, and we were raised here. We still here. This building is that where my grandfather built here. We have our home care company here, and next door to it is the party store. Let me share a little motivation with you. I keep this in my office. I look at it every day just to show like how times have really changed. And you can see like cigarettes were $2.25. Cottage cheese was 19 cents. Bananas, 10 cents. Look at sugar, 5 pounds, 39 cents. It's unbelievable. This is what they were living off of, these pennies, selling these and be able to provide for the family, And now what a carton of cigarettes is like $70, $80. I mean, plus change, And so just wanted to share that with you. And, the market was called the Zane's Market. So, and we are very prideful of who we are here in the community. We really do care about our reputation. We wear our name on our back. When we go to Kroger, it's really hard to even just not bump into somebody that we know. Just yesterday, I got a phone call from a friend that I played baseball with at 9 years old, Little League Baseball. Contacted me, said, "Hey, Chris, I was just looking at social media and I saw the stuff that you're doing, and I want to reach out to you and just say, hey, you want to work together?" I just love that he just like reached out and he just felt that sense of like comfortness to be able to, hey, let's not work with each other. I would love to. No, and I told him, hey, this is great. I love hearing from you, and we shared a little baseball stories about Little League baseball. So back on track about our story. So when my sister and my father were making this company, I, in the middle of it, was in medical school. Medical school didn't work out for me. I didn't pass all my exams. And then after my second year, I said, I had it. That's it. I call it quits. I came back to Michigan, and I was so excited to be on this journey that they were having. You know, in the healthcare field, sometimes you don't be able to be able to connect the dots on many different levels. In home care, you're working with the hospital, working with a doctor, working with rehab facilities, nursing homes, assisted livings, this whole integrated wellness of contacting all these individuals to be able to help your mom and your dad and work with them, visiting doctors, visiting podiatrists, hospice companies, medical suppliers. It's just an endless result of resources you can provide for these family members. So, I mean, being in the healthcare field, I know that the number one thing for me, whatever I was going to do in life, was I wanted to help people. That was it. I knew I wanted to be in the healthcare field, and I knew that I wanted to help people. And that was my passion, and that's what makes me jump out of bed every single day. So for 6 years, we marketed the community and going to facilities, doctors, and senior centers, hosting events and community events and assisted livings, and gaining our trust with the community members by just going in and telling them about our services, telling them our story, and then and here we are since 2006. We're providing great service, and we work with a lot of great people in the area here, and we love what we do. So in 2012, I took a chance, another chance in my life to be able to start something new, but also too it was an addition to our company that would never thought it would be where we're at right now. Our Caregiver Services. We referred a lot of our Caregiver Services to a lot of private duty companies out there, and a lot of the doctors and the hospitals would call us all the time. This is before we even had our own caregiver company, and they would just say, "Hey, your staff didn't show up." I'm like, okay, what kind of staff was it? They would say caregivers. And I would say, I'm sorry, but we only are the medical home health care. It's the nurse and the therapist that come in, not the caregiving company. So over time, like when you're out there marketing and trying to gain trust with the community members out there, and when they hear that your staff's not showing up, it looks bad, So over time, I said, you know what, I'm going to learn about this business too. And then let's add an entity part of division, a second division here with us. And so certified nurse assistants, we were hiring home health aides, direct care workers, and to concentrate on activities of daily living. So I'll go into more detail about each one of those services in the next videos, but I just wanted to share that, we now are a skilled home health care company and also a private duty caregiver service that we provide in the community. And we always tell our staff about our reputation and how important it is that, when you walk outside this door, you're a representation of a village. And that's for the same thing that my grandfather and my family members always say too, is that if any of us would do anything wrong, you're not just affecting one person, you're affecting the whole village, everyone. And that's kind of like the same thing over here. We try to keep it like a family, and in our office, and all their employees is always say that, if you're running late or you can't make it, or there's something going wrong or whatsoever, let's handle it the right way. Because remember, you're not just affecting one person, you're affecting the village. So that's kind of like the basis of like who we are, and the foundation of who we are. And I just wanted to share that story with you. I have plenty more stories, but I just wanted to just say we look forward to working with you. And again, you can always contact us, and the number right here what you see right there, 248-363-8430. It's a 24/7 line. I may even pick up if I'm on call, and you could always ask for me. We're available at all times. That's the advantage of working with us here in the community, is that we pick up our phones. You want to call and talk to us, want to have a question whatsoever, we're going to be there for you. Okay? Take care, and we'll see you in the next video.